Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Sagittarius, for September 2017. So it's for you, my lovely Sagittarius, for September 2017. I'm going to start with your health, and basically your health I can actually try to explain. It's going to be significant because of two particular things. Okay, when it comes to the actual energy and when it comes to the actual energy levels, this is going to be a really good month, really great month, because you are going to be bursting with energy, you're going to be bursting with positivity, and this is going to have such an amazing impact on you, and such an amazing impact on your daily life, and such an amazing impact on you and the people around you, and you're really going to enjoy yourself throughout September 2017. This is going to be an interesting month, you see, when it comes to lots of things. And if you were kind of thinking that certain areas of your life were really slow, they weren't performing as well as you wanted them to perform, certainly September is going to change this. Certainly September is going to change absolutely everything. There's the whole new sense of direction that you are going to have. So when it comes to you feeling really great, you feeling really energized, this is just going to be such a bombastic, fantastic combination that is going to have such an amazing impact on you, which is just going to make you to react in certain situations in a different way to what you would normally react, which is just going to bring more things, more exciting things, and more unexpected events in your life. On another hand, so basically when it comes to your health, your energy is going to be great, which is automatically going to make you feel so good, so much better. And on another hand, what else I was going to say, that when it comes to the actual stomach, tummy, your stomach area, I can see that you will be kind of you're gonna have a kind of slight sensitivities when it comes to your stomach area, like a stomach cramps and maybe things like that. The things are not going to function as they normally function, and you will be able to feel it in the sense of like a stomach cramps, because I can see the slight negativity when it comes to that area. So just make sure to kind of like digestion, stomach cramps and things like that. So I just needed to kind of make sure that you eat well, and make sure that you drink lots of water, and try to avoid like squashes and juices, because they're just normally full of like chemicals that people sometimes don't even realize. And this is the problem, that people get attracted to the fact that it's saying like maybe sugar-free drink or sugar-free squash or sugar-free juice, but people just don't realize, like sugar-free, like fat-free and all these things, and people just get really attracted that it's a fat-free. Oh, I'm not gonna get fat, and things like that. But people don't think, and people don't realize very often that these drinks are normally filled with like aspartame and nasty chemicals that people put in to do these drinks, but they're not really good for you. They say, oh yeah, it's a good in really small amounts, but I do not believe that. I honestly do not believe this whatsoever. So that's why I think it's really important to actually try to avoid any chemicals or any drinks like that, and try to drink water. If you can only drink water throughout September, would be fantastic. And if you do drink juice, if you don't like water, then please try to make sure that your juice is like organic and as 100% natural as possible. And also, when it comes to the actual stomach cramps, and when it comes to the actual digestion, but especially in your stomach or tummy area, Moonstone is absolutely brilliant. Moonstone, this is a beautiful little pendant, and I sell this on my website. And basically, Moonstone is fantastic to kind of help out with the balance, and is brilliant when it comes to any kind of digestion, stomach, tummy area, stomach cramps, and things like that. But in general, you will feel really good, because you're going to be completely re-energized, and as I said, it's just going to feel you so much better about yourself, and it is going to start right at the beginning of September 2017, this amazing feeling of energy that you are going to have. Okay, what I was going to say also, that the actual number the actual number that you are going to that you are having this month, it's number 2. You know, number 2 is such a interesting number, and you see every single number has got so many different meanings, so many different things, so much energy attached to it, and it all depends what are you focusing on, and it all depends which kind of months we are talking about and what are the other things that are happening in your months. Okay, so when it comes to number 2 and when it comes to the actual months of September, and when I look at everything else that's happening, it's actually sign that you will be very much so in touch with your own spirituality, and you will be very wise. This is going to be the months of wiseness. This is going to be the months of things that are going to happen and that are going to surprise you in a good way, because they're going to make you to react in a different way, which is going to again open a new door for you, a new door with so many possibilities. But also number 2 means that you are going to be in touch, as I said, in touch with your own spirituality. You will be able to understand yourself spiritually even more, and also it is just a sign that there is going to be kind of decision that you're going to need to make, and that decision is just literally going to come out of the blue in September 2017. And when that decision happens, it is just going to be something that is going to surprise you. And also number 2 means do not rush into any decision. Do not rush. Okay, you just need any big decision that you need to make in September 2017. I just need you to kind of step back for a little while. Just think about your situation. Think about everything that happened to you so far. Think about where do you want to get in life. Think about how far have you gone in your life. Think about, are you on the right direction? Are you in the right way? What else do you need to do? So there are lots of questions that are going to be underlined around this particular situation and around this particular decision that you're going to need to make. So this is what number 2 means. It means that you will come across with an unusual situation which is going to need to have your input in making a certain decision, and that particular decision, or I stress 1000 times, do not rush. It is going to be fine. It is going to be a positive thing. It is going to be something that is going to kind of surprise you a little bit, but just do not rush. Take a step back and just think about it, and then go back and make a decision. Okay, after that moment, after that point, number 2 also means that actually things that have been going really slow in your life, now suddenly they're just going to start moving really, really fast. And these are like certain decisions and certain things that you made, certain decisions that you made in the past, certain things that you started doing in the past, and it's just basically like that they were like kind of slower and they didn't go as fast as you wanted them to fast. You see, certain changes is connected to changes. So that's why I just need you to step back, think about it, and then make a decision. Then after that moment, after that point, there is going to be a swift activity and things are going to start moving really, really faster. And on another hand, there is a great determination that you are going to have here, because automatically you're going to feel a certain strength, and automatically you're going to have a whole new sense of direction. Like really, really good. I really like it because I really sense already what kind of excitement you're actually going to be going through. You see, the 6th of September 2017, it is going to be a very good day for you, because it is going to make you realize actually an unexpected thing is going to happen, and that unexpected thing that is going to happen on the 6th of September, it's going to make you realize how far you have gone in life and how well you have actually done. And especially when it comes to the actual results from the previous, like a hard work, from all your efforts, you know, the actual real results are going to start making sense here. And this is something that is really going to be good for you, because this is going to be really fantastic progress. And also on the 6th of September, there is going to be the certain dealings that you're going to have with somebody, or somebody is going to have a certain dealings with you. And this is also going to be very successful for you, very positive for you. And financially, this day also is going to start looking really good, because not necessarily that you're going to get money on that particular day, day, but you are just going to have a sign, you're gonna have an indication that is going to make you realize that you are kind of secure and that you feel like quite powerful and secure with a certain area in your life, especially when it comes to your finances. And of course, it's all going to stem from the fact that this is all going to be a result from your hard work. And this is why this is going to feel so good. This is why this is going to seem so good. This is why this is going to be so motivating for you. Straight away on the 12th of September, you are actually also going to have a very good time, very good moment when it comes to you being recognized. So if you are working and you are working for somebody else, prepare on the 12th of September to actually be recognized, and there may be something very, very interesting offered to you on that particular day, as in you being a really trustworthy, as in you really being really good, as in you doing really job. This is going to be the time when you're just going to be, you know, be feeling some kind of reward for your hard work. And if you're not working, if you are retired, for example, and you don't need to work, you're still actually going to have a very interesting day, because there is an unexpected event going to happen to you again. This is the second unexpected event that is going to happen to you, to those of you that are retired, which is going to bring you to a whole new sense of achievements, to what have you done so far in your life and what is the next big stage is going to be. And you will be thinking big. This is the time that you're going to be thinking big, and it's going to make you to think like about changes, about big changes that you want to make in your life. If you're looking for a job and you're unemployed, for example, the 12th of September is going to be significant, because there is something going to come towards you. There is a certain job offer, certain job opportunity will drift towards you, and it's just something really unexpectedly going to happen. And I say unexpectedly because you will feel attracted to some kind of like a new job or a new career that you wouldn't normally feel attracted to, and it's all going to be part of these beautiful energies that are going on throughout September 2017, and especially when it comes to you, my gorgeous Sagittarius. This is going to be an interesting month. The third important day is going to be on the 26th of September. Now, the 26th of September is also going to be very important and very interesting, and especially for those of you who are single, and especially for those of you who are maybe looking for romance or something like that, because there is somebody going to manifest in your life on the 26th of September, and it is going to be a very interesting person, very nice person, very hardworking person, somebody very serious. They look serious, they appear serious. It's because of what they do, it's because of what they focus on. This is somebody very educated, it's somebody very hardworking, and sometimes when people work really hard, they really give out this hardworking energy that can sometimes really confuse some people and can leave people feeling like that they can't get the right person. When they're around that person, they can't get a feeling about that person. They can't, you know, they can only feel this working energy, but there's just so much behind it, and you will be able to feel this, you will be able to sense this. And as soon as you see this person, as soon as this person sees you, there is going to be an automatic connection. So for those of you who are looking for love, and even if you're not looking for love, you see this romance is going to come out of the blue when you least kind of expect it, because there is also going to, it's also going to happen at around the time when you will kind of want to move on from a certain area or certain stage in your life. There are certain efforts that you have put in certain things in your life, and on the 26th of September you will also want to kind of stop certain areas, stop certain stage in your life, and just to move on and start with new things. You know, you will want to kind of get rid of the things that no longer serves you anymore, and you will want to have a new start, new beginning. But it is just going to be a very interesting situation, because this is going to be at around the time when you are actually going to come across your romance. This is somebody who is also going to have a really positive impact on you and positive impact on your life. Just remember, nothing in this life happens just because it happens. Everything happens for a reason, and everything happens at the time that it's meant to happen. So when I'm talking about this romance, this is going to be something very, very interesting. This is going to be something very deep, and there's also a very big life lesson that you're going to learn through this. Okay, straight away on the beginning of September, September 2017, I can actually tell you that there is a certain trip or a certain journey that you will want to go on. You will either go on the certain journey or trip right at the beginning of September, or this is going to be the time when you will plan to go on a certain trip or a certain journey. This is just going to be so good for you. Maybe you didn't go away for a really long time. Maybe you've just been working too much. Maybe you've been focusing on work too much. Maybe you were just on that side of life and you just didn't really pay attention to work-life balance. That's why this journey, it's almost like so much to do with yourself, so much to do with your own rewards. It is going to mean to you a lot, and you really deserve it. You know, it is so important to kind of have a breaks. It is so important to go away, and it's not only just vacation, holidays, trip. You know, this is a very spiritual experience, and sometimes our body, spirits, and soul, it just needs things like that. You need to recharge your batteries, and that's why I think this journey, it's not just going to be any kind of journey. It is going to be very significant vacation that you will go on, and it is almost going to be like a really big and powerful spiritual experience that you will have either while you are at that trip, or either while you are at that holiday, for example, on your vacation, or either when you're going towards there, or either when you're coming back. But at around the time, there is going to be very interesting experience that you are going to have, and that is interesting experience that you are going to have, it's also going to have a really positive impact on some kind of idea that you want to have. And this is why it's so important to go on holidays and to go away, because we come back with all sorts of ideas, or at least with one idea, something very interesting. It's all these beautiful energies that are kind of rejuvenating themselves around you. While you're rejuvenating yourself, you know, there's certain, it shakes up other energies around you, you know, which on another hand makes you realize things about yourself and realize things about your life that you wouldn't normally notice if you're just constantly working, and you don't reward yourself with like a holiday or trip away, or you don't reward yourself enough. And this is the particular situation that this reminds me of. Very interesting and very powerful situation when it comes to the certain, you know, areas of your life, the certain realizations of your life, and especially what the next stage and next step is going to be in order, you know, for you to spice up your life a little bit, and in order to make certain changes that you wanted to make for a really long time. Another thing that I'm actually seeing is that you will feel very nostalgic in the first part of September as well. You will want to spend time with your old friends, with your real friends, with the friends that you know for a really long time. You will want to reconnect with friends that you haven't seen for ages. You will want to reconnect with friends, with the real friends, with the real friends that you've maybe been brought up with and you haven't seen them in a long time. Sometimes we just drift apart, but the real friends are always going to stay the real friends. The real friends are fantastic, and this is why you will feel quite nostalgic, and you will want to reconnect with people and reconnect with friends that you haven't seen in a really long time. And it is going to mean to you really a lot. It's going to mean to your friends really a lot. And also the same with the family members. You will also feel very nostalgic about family. You will want to see your family. You want to spend the time with your family. I can see you spending time with your family quite a lot from the beginning of September to the mid-September. And this is going to be also something that you wanted to do for a really long time, especially if you haven't spent enough time with your family. The third part of and then also, what else I was going to say, that the second part of September, the mid part of September, it's basically going to, it is just going to give you power, it is just going to give you energy, and you will just want more out of life. And this is how these energies are going to make you feel. You know, when I say energies, I'm referring to the fact when I say that you will be bursting with energy throughout September 2017, which is on another hand going to have a crazy impact on you, because you will be able to do so much more, you will be able to see so much more, you will be able to understand so much more, you know, what you don't normally maybe understand. If your energy levels are not as good, if your energy levels are a little bit messed up, then it can have influence on you, you know, doing things in your everyday life, you see. And that's why it's the mid part of September is just so good, because you will want to learn more, you will want to do more, you will want to go on that next stage. What you do, it's not going to be enough. You will feel like you want changes, you will want to make changes, you will want to do differently, and this does not surprise me at all. This is all going to be part, this is all like a one big circle, and it's all connected to this number 2 number numerology that I said that is going to be so significant with you throughout the months, because this learning experience that because you will have this urge to have this learning experience, and you will take something on, you will start thinking about it, what the next stage would be. It is going to be connected to what you do, it is going to be connected to your job, it is going to be connected to your career, and it is going to be connected to your finances. If you are retired, there is still also something new that you will want to take a learn, and it's also going to become something, it is going to become like a part of your life that you're really going to enjoy. And also the mid part of September is going to bring you very important news. There is a very important news that is going to come towards you, which is going to really surprise you, but it's also on another hand going to be a positive news, good news, and also it is going to help you to kind of reflect on a certain situation in your life, and it's going to make you to kind of make a decision that you normally wouldn't make, but it will surprise you in a really good way, because there is just something very interesting going to be waiting for you after this point onwards. Because straight away after this point we have a wheel of fortune. We have a wheel of fortune now, which is like a big turning point in your life, which is going to actually make you also deal with the problem that you had in a really long time, the problem that was driving you crazy and you just didn't know what to do with it, and it's just something very deep, and it's just something very personal, it's just something that you don't normally talk to other people about. And now you're going to have this power, now you're going to have this strength, now you're going to have this confidence, now you're going to have all these amazing energies, you see, that are going to be on your side, that is just going to give you so much more confidence in order to kind of go on the next stage, next level in your life. Also the mid-September is going to bring an unexpected amount of money. This unexpected amount of money actually could be expected. Sorry, I have to rephrase this. The mid-September, it's going to bring you like some kind of, this is either going to be an inheritance, so it's not something that is unexpected. So it's going to be either inheritance, you're either going to get inheritance, or either you're going to be part of the, you know, inheritance, or you're going to be part of inheritance, but you're either going to get inheritance right in the mid-September, or you're going to hear about it and you will know when you're going to get it. However, the news is going to be like really, really good and really positive. This is what I was going to say earlier. If you haven't got a family, or you haven't got anybody who you could actually get an inheritance from, this is what it means, what I said before, and an unexpected money that you will get, you see. So if you haven't got a family, or there is no one that can give you inheritance, there is still going to be an unexpected money that is actually going to come towards you, and that you're going to become aware of it, and you're going to absolutely love it. This unexpected money is just going to be connected to hard work, and you know, like a really hard work for a really long time type of thing. But however, it is going to be really positive time, because straight away after that moment you will be able, in the third part of September, you see, you will be able to kind of face the problem that you weren't able to face before. And the third part of September is going to make you actually deal with the problem that you had for a really long time. There's a certain burden, certain problem, you didn't know what to do, it was just driving you crazy, it was making you a little bit messed up, it was kind of making you not to concentrate properly, and it was kind of always at the back of your mind, it was always kind of driving you crazy. Well, the third part of September, it's actually going to finally bring you solution to that problem, and that solution to that problem, it's going to bring you fulfillment, perfection, and it's just going to make you feel so happy, and it's just going to give you the whole whole new outlook on certain things in life, and it's also going to make you realize a very important and valuable lesson that you are going to learn from this, learn after this moment, after this point, because this was the part of your life for a really long time, and now this is the first time that finally you will come to peace, you will come to terms with yourself when it comes to this problem. And this problem was in your life for a really, really long time, and you will just kind of keep on living in a side. It is just going to make you also to make like a really positive, a really, really important decision, and that decision is just going to be completely connected to your finances, and it's going to be completely connected to your home as well, to your house, to your home, which I also see that you will be focusing on the home changes, house changes. You will want to make big changes when it's come to your home. You're either going to feel like, oh my god, I'm gonna just completely redo the whole place, redo the whole house, redo the whole flat, or either you will want to go even bigger, and if you're able to move somewhere else, you will move somewhere else. If you're able to move to a different city, you will move to a different city. But these are the type of changes that are going to come after you sort out that particular problem, after you find out the solution to the problem that was driving you crazy for such a long time. This is going to again have a really beautiful impact on you, and I'm so happy for you. Genuinely, I'm really ecstatic for you, because I can actually sense how much happiness this is going to bring into your life, the whole new sense of achievement, which is going to again bring the whole new sense of direction to your life. Fantastic. And also basically the third part of September, it's also going to bring it is going to bring the time when you will be very much so like a fertile, or your partner is going to be like a very fertile time. So if you are planning to have a baby, if you are planning to have a child, the last part of September, it should be perfect for that, because the last part of September you will be, all the energies are going to be correct, and this is the time when you're going to be rather fertile. So that's why I'm saying that the third part of September, it's also going to be very important time for those of you who want to have a child, for those of you who want to have a families, for those of you who want to extend families and things like that. This is going to be very interesting time indeed. And also, you know, when it comes to work, also when it comes to work and when it comes to career and when it comes to the actual achievement for what have you done so far financially, career wise, the third part of September is probably going to be the most powerful, because the third part of September, it is going to be the ultimate recognition. Honestly, whether you're going to college, university, this is the time when you're going to feel very happy about yourself. If you're working, for example, and basically if you're working and you know, for the company, this is going to be the time most certainly when you're actually going to be recognized to the point that you will go big. You will go bigger than you probably thought. You will go bigger than you probably expected, and this is going to again bring the whole unexpected, the sense of the whole new direction. Fantastic. And if you are, for example, like a self-employed and you work for yourself and you have your own company, for example, this is just going to be the time, the end of September, when you are just going to realize how great success you have. You're going to realize how far you have done, and you will be very pleased with your achievement, and you will be able, after this moment, after this point, after the end of September, you will be able to do things differently, to see things differently. You will be able to kind of think about certain things in your future that you wouldn't be able normally to think about. It is just going to bring the whole new world of possibilities, but above all, you're going to feel like on top of the world. This is just going to be absolutely fantastic time, which is going to give you an amazing sense of achievement. So when it comes to career, when it comes to finances, and for example, if you are retired, this is also going to be an amazing time for you at the end of September, because you will be recognized in the circles where you wanted to get recognized. You will be recognized with the people where you wanted to get recognized, and if you're doing hobby and things like that, if you're having certain competitions, this is also going to be very powerful time, because this is the time of winning. This is the time of achievement. This is your time. Sagittarius, I can can tell you that September most certainly is going to be your time. Not only that there's unexpected events going to be happening all along throughout September, but these unexpected events are going to, it may not even seem that big at the time, but you will see by the end of, you get to the end of September, there's just this fantastic, great sense of achievement, you know, a big problem gone away. You will go from square number 1 to square number 2. Finances are going to be much better, and the life is going to seem so much better. I can see you relaxing, and I can see you being finally being able to relax. You know, the things that were driving you crazy, now you will be finally be on top of them, you know. And also, what else I was going to say, that for those of you who are actually in relationships, for those of you who are having partners, and for those of you who are in relationships, you are going to have really, really good news. Your partner is going to have a really good news. There is something that your partner, husband, wife, has been actually working on for a long time, something that your partner has been hoping for a long time, something that your partner has been like kind of paying attention to for a really long time, and waiting for rewards, but these rewards just didn't come. They didn't come so far because they weren't meant to happen. But now the great thing is that I have to tell you, that I want to tell you, is that your partner is actually going to have a really great news when it comes to their professional life, when it comes to their personal success, and when it comes to their success in general. And of course, this is going to be a good news, and of course, this is going to have such an amazing impact on you both. And also, can I just tell you something? Slightly unusual situation is going to happen when it comes to your partner, husband, wife. You will be kind of tested. Your relationship will kind of be tested this month, and your relationship is actually going to be tested throughout the month because of the certain reasons. And the way your relationship is going to be tested is just going to make you feel kind of a little bit uncertain or a little bit uneasy about the certain situations when it comes to your partner. But by the time the end of September comes, all this testing that I'm talking about, the fact that your relationship is going to be tested, it is just going to have a wonderful outcome, because you will realize how much your partner loves you, how much you mean to your partner, and how great relationship you have. You will realize that your relationship is just gone on so many different levels, you know, and it's very, very deep, it's very spiritual, and what you feel about each other is something very, very special. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos, and I'm gonna say now what I say every single time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. Don't forget to like, comment, share me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you like. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.